How y'all doing? What's going on? It's been a minute. It's been like 9 months since I posted on YouTube, guys. What's going on? Like 9 months. That means I have went through a very long journey. I ain't gonna say it's long because it happened so fast, but I'm just here to share my journey with you guys. So like the video, subscribe, comment, and share if you can for me, please. This just a bunch of people need to hear about their somebody else journey. You feel me? Like y'all can relate to it. I know there's a bunch of people that can relate to my journey because it started off so insane for me. Like I literally had to lose dang near everything to get where I'm at right now, guys. So it's definitely gonna be a powerful message that I'm gonna send. It might not be that long, but it depends on how long I get. I don't have anything written, which I need to start doing. Like right now, what I'm gonna speak about on my channels and my webinars and my lives and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, I want to start with self-love first. Like self-love is very important because we can get lost if we don't love ourselves, basically. And when we start doing for others and just forgetting about ourselves, we lose self-love. Like we start to do things just to make other people happy, or we start to do things to just to fit in the crowd for the time being. You feel me? So with that being said, it's like self-love. First you have to love yourself genuinely and purely in order to love somebody else, right? So if you don't love yourself, everything that you going through is mainly because you don't love yourself and you're allowing things to just happen in your life. And I don't know. And we just can't keep doing that, right? We can't do that, family. We can't keep accepting things and going through things because we're trying to make other people happy or just not comfortable with ourselves or doing what we need to do for ourselves. You feel me? So with my journey, I first realized that I really didn't love myself too much because I see myself doing things that I know I didn't want to do just to make other people happy or just to make things go the way it should go, just to make other people happy, basically, just to make everything good for them and not myself. So it's like once I realized that I was just accepting to do anything, basically being a yes dude or yes friend, something like that, whatever you guys want to call that. But I found myself saying yes or doing this, bending over backwards, super bending over backwards for people, just to make them happy or to make things how I thought it should be. You feel me? Like how I should say it. I should for example, like how should I put this to get you guys to understand? Okay, for example, say you're going out with friends, but you don't really want to go. So you just tell your friends, yes, I'm gonna go. But you know deep down inside, like something's telling you that you don't need to go or don't want to go. But instead of opening your mouth and like, no, I'm not gonna go, I don't feel like going, you wanna ignore what yourself is telling yourself, basically what your intuition and what your gut feeling is basically telling you to do, which is not go, right? So you don't want to go, but we don't love ourselves enough to where we say, no, I'm not gonna go. But we don't love ourselves to a certain extent to where we got so much love for everyone else that we're willing to go and do what they want to do. we willing to say yes. Okay, I compromise with you and do this or do that with you, but overall, we really don't want to do those things. And in the long run, we like, why did I go? Or something happens at that place or event, and we're like, why did I come here? I should never came here. No, you should have listened to yourself and your intuition telling you not to go, and speak up for yourself and be like, I'm not gonna go. Like, if someone don't accept you telling you how you really feel, they're not for you. They don't serve you basically. So if your friends don't respect that, oh, you don't want to go out tonight and you're not feeling it, and they get on you like, oh, you're just trying to be a part of people, or you always want to stay in the house. Maybe it's because y'all, the way y'all carry yourself, like my energy is not up to that anymore. My energy don't serve that anymore. Like, yeah, it was cool going out to the clubs and stuff, but my purpose is not to go clubbing or to do any of that craziness anymore. Like, we bypass that. Like, yeah, we can do some things adult wise, like, but going to the club almost every Friday, every night, that's dead. We don't want to do that no more. We're starting to wake up and want to do more in life. We want more out of life. So we begin to evaluate and look at things different. Like, yeah, like for myself, like when I first realized that I didn't love myself fully, that I was doing things and accepting things that I know I wasn't down with for real. I was like, dang, do I really love myself? Like, am I really giving these people the benefit of the doubt? Am I really saying yes when I really mean no? I was really doing all that stuff, fam. I was doing all of that. Like, it was just so crazy to even sit there and think about it. But let me tell you, once I realized that I was not loving myself to the full potential, like, I started to cut all that stuff off, like telling people how I really feel, like saying what's really on my mind, not accepting things that I would usually accept. Like, it was so much going on at that time and point. Like, the minute I threw it all away, when I say throw it all away, I mean everything that didn't serve me, I threw it all away. I was like, you don't serve me, then you have to get out of my life, because you're holding me back to move where I want to move, and I can't move like that no more. It's been long. Like, we go through years and years and years of accepting things that we don't accept because we get in that situation and we just don't want to, continue to do it anymore. So we get fed up, and now it's time to leave. Well, family, if we would have paid attention to those flags and not ignored those flags, we wouldn't be in that predicament in the first place, right? So self-love is just you loving yourself. You just doing everything that you wanted to do, basically, how you wanted to do it. Like, when you love yourself, you find those who love you as well, and those who will compromise or do or respect your cause, I should say. It'll be people that are here that will respect your cause or your dues and be like, okay, they ain't feeling it, cool, and go about their day, but they still come back to you and holler at you and chill with you and all that stuff. That's the type of people that you want. That's the type of people that you need around you, because they're not gonna judge you or get mad at you about what you want to do, like how you feeling, and like basically you loving yourself. If someone get mad at you for loving yourself, then they're not for you. So if somebody get mad at you for not doing what they want to do, cut them off. If someone get mad at you for you speaking up and telling them how you see things about their behavior and you're a part of them, cut them off, because they're not ready to accept and love themselves. You see plenty of love and abundance within them, but you tell them about themselves and you point some things out and they get angry and you're the bad guy for pointing things out. But no, it's not that. It's I love you, I care for you, and I see that you need some help in some areas, so I'm gonna bring it to your attention. But when you bring it to their attention, they get mad and they get defensive and they just don't want to hear it. Why? Because they battling between themselves, people. It's not you. It's something that they battling with. It's something that they have to recognize. It's something that they have to deal with. And I'm not gonna lie to you. 9 times out of 10, most people don't even want to deal with themselves. Most people don't want to deal with the choices they made. They're not ready to admit their wrongs and admit what they went wrong at. They still on the fence of blaming somebody else so they don't feel so guilty, or they don't be the one in the wrong. They want to make you look like you wrong, or look like you don't know what you're talking about. But when in reality, you know what you're talking about. Because if you didn't, we wouldn't be in this predicament going back and forth about me telling you about this or that. It could be in a friendship, a relationship. It could be any type of shit with somebody. The minute you open your mouth to someone that's not loving themselves or accepting themselves, meaning they're not ready to say I was wrong or I was right, or just plain out listen to you speak, like, dish off with them people. Like, they don't serve you. Cut them off. Let them go find a way to love themselves first. Get them some room. They need to find out how to love themselves, because they're not loving themselves, and they're not letting me open up their mind to help them love themselves. So why do I need to continue to give my energy off to those people that really want my energy just because it's high and they feel safe around me and all this stuff? Like, it's just that easy, people. Like, if you love yourself, you can do for yourself, you can think for yourself, and you can help others. But when you're not, you can't give people advice, because you deep down really don't know what advice to get, because you're trying to figure everything out yourself. So in order to love yourself, I mean, you gotta look within. You gotta dig deep down inside. You have to sit in silence. You gotta pray. You have to talk to some friends. You ask them, like, look, what did I do wrong, or what's my issues? Like, what red flags do y'all see about me? Like, ask them that stuff. Like, because a true friend will tell you, okay, you asking, I'm gonna tell you, well, you did such and such, and remember this point, like, yeah, you was really tripping, like, tighten up type stuff. If you got those type of people behind you, keep those people behind you. And if you can accept somebody telling you about yourself, or the issues about yourself, or anything that has to deal with you that you need help with, and you can accept that, then you, my friend, are my friend. Like, I can really talk to you and get to know you and help you on your journey of self-love and just going on. But that's enough about the self-love. The spiritual journey is what's next, guys. The spiritual journey is just amazing. Like, I really don't even know where to start with the spiritual journey, people. It's like, where did I start with my spiritual journey? I'm not gonna say I've been spiritual for a very long time, but I've been spiritual since I was probably young. I thought about some things and I've seen some things, but I never could put them together and find out what it was. Things like having dreams and becoming awakened to foolishness around the world, like actually seeing things and hearing things different from the same person that's from someone that's sitting right next to me. Like, we can see the same thing, but he have a different perspective, or she has a different perspective of something. But we see the same thing, but my perspective is like God is talking to me personally, and he's pointing out, or spirit is just pointing out things that I need to see and know. So the spiritual journey is I ain't gonna say it's long, because I'm still on it. I think it's as long as you living, you're gonna be on a spiritual journey, because this is gonna be your job. When you finally wake up and when God finally tap you on your shoulder and be like, hey, it's time to go work. Basically, like, the spiritual journey is something, it's just you. It's just you finding out true love, like loving yourself. Spiritual journey is a part of self-love. Like once you find that you start loving yourself, then that spiritual journey definitely gonna hit you across the head. It's gonna come, but it's for the better. You feel me? Like it's really for the better. Like you don't want to miss out on your spiritual journey. So if you, for instance, if you're seeing repeating numbers like 11, 11, 2, 2, 2, or 3, 3, 3, just numbers in the same pattern, you're becoming more spiritual awakening. What I mean by that is like you're starting to see things different than most people would see things. You're starting to hear things different than most people hear things. You starting to walk different. Like you starting to buckle up. Like you're not with the bull crap no more. Basically, it's like you spot and see the bullshit behind whatever, or you start to see the truth through the lies, stuff like that. Like you start to connect more with your spiritual in your creator, as I should say. You start to connect to your creator more and more and more. So the more you get within and stay grounded as you walk your spiritual journey, you really God's spirit really starts to open your eyes and give you like a path to walk that you see, but it comes a time where he'll send you through a path, and then he'll send some challenges just to see if you're ready for what's going on. Like it's the spiritual journey is just so powerful, people. Like I've been on it for about 9 months now. Since I posted my last video about self-love, I've been on that journey for 9 months. And my journey has been nothing but abundant. Yes, I've cried. Yes, I've had times where I didn't want to do it no more. I just wanted to give up and not work on myself, because that's what self-journey is. That's what a spiritual journey is. You're basically working on yourself, bettering yourself, realizing and becoming more aware of things in your past and things in the future, like what's to come. So spiritual journey, it's a long trip, but it's a trip that you need to go on, because if you're not connected, or if you don't love yourself as much, then you're not gonna live the way you should be living, right? Like I'm not gonna say you're not gonna live the way you should be living, but it's gonna take you a while to get to what you want to get to, because you're still battling the things in the past. Like people can hurt us from years ago. We still deal with that. That stuff still comes around, and we still have to deal with that stuff. That's why I feel like when I got on my spiritual journey, everything just came around. Like spirit just knew I was ready. I knew I was ready because I felt it before it came. Like I started getting signs, and just everything just kept falling. Like for example, I would get signs that I don't need to work at this job that I was working at anymore. Like, what's going on? Like, there's some good money at this job. I was working for the post office, delivering mail. I was a mail deliverer. Like, I was making good money, but I would wake up, and it's like my spirit was like, don't go to that job. And every time I go to that job, I work for a minute, and something would take over my spirit, and I would just break down at times, like start crying. I mean, I was going through a lot at the time. I was going through a separation and shit. So that was a part of my spiritual journey as well. I had to let go of something I really thought I wanted, or I ain't gonna say I thought I wanted. I had to let go of something that I thought was gonna be forever. You feel me? So during that time, like I started to realize everything. I started to realize how the person wasn't serving me, how I was serving them, so they wasn't compromising. I would see that me bringing up issues or problems would cause way more problems than what it should be. Because if you're gonna bring up an issue or a problem with someone that you plan on living your life with, I thought we were supposed to sit down and talk about it and try to correct it and stuff like that. not you get defensive about it and not own up to what the issue is. It could be something so simple and you still want to own up to it. Like I found out a lot during that journey. Like I don't even want to go into depth about that, but because it just brings back so much memory. But back to the post office. I was at the post office, and I probably was there for like a good 3 months. The first month was cool, it was good, but the last month was just like something like God just kept telling me like this is good for you. This money is straight. You making good money, but this not for you. This job is not for you. So it was just one of those days. I just said, okay, let me go to work. I woke up, got dressed, went to work. I'm on my way to work, and in spirit, God just said, so you going back to that job? And it was something in me. Something was like, I had to respond. I'm like, I guess I was talking to myself. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go back to that job. I have to get this money. And then it was like, God was like, didn't I tell you, like, that money is cool, but it's not for you. So once I received that, like, I'm like 5 minutes away from the job, fam. I'm like 5 minutes away from the job. You say, you know what? I said, I'm not even gonna go. I'm just gonna follow my intuition, follow what God is telling me to do. So I just made that quick U-turn, and I drove all the way to my mom's house. I got to my mom's house, and she's like, what you doing? We're supposed to be at work. Because, you know, we work for the post office mail. Like, we be there in the morning until it closes, basically, delivering mail. So we're like, what you doing? You're supposed to be at work. And I was like, I quit. I didn't even call the job. I just went straight to my mom. I was like, I quit. I don't want to do this no more. I didn't want to do it no more. So once I did that, I quit the job. I didn't have a backup job. But as soon as I quit, like 2-3 days later, another job called me. Like 2-3 days later, fam, another job called me, and I got the job just like that. I didn't even have to do anything. I walked in, signed papers, and walked right out, and I got the job just like that. So I was like, okay, this is what God means about I didn't need that job. I need to move on. So I'm glad I moved on from that job. That was a great story, but once I left there, guys, everything just been abundant. Like, I don't even work that place no more. I work for myself now. That's crazy, right? Like, I work for myself. I'm a business owner. I own my own business. You know, I help people finance their credit, and I help people, just people in general. I'm a helping person. So if you ever need my help, you can always call me. I'm gonna help. That's my heart. Like, that's one thing. That's my heart. Like, I will help you in a heartbeat, and I won't even look for help back. That's why I feel like I get my blessings. Like, when I help people, I don't look for you to turn around and help me back. Like, you good, right? Okay, cool. Now we can just go on and do what we wanted to do. Excuse my language, but we can go and do that. But that was just basically a little bit that I want to get off, since I'm now coming back on here. So if you just now watching, please like, subscribe to the channel right there, over there in the corner over there. Please like, subscribe, and comment, share. You know, let me know what you think. I didn't plan on going this long. Next time I will definitely write down some things that I want to talk about in order and how I want to speak and what I want to bring to you guys. But yeah, guys, self-love and spiritual journey go hand in hand. Once you find your self-love, then that spiritual journey will come and put you on point and get you right with yourself. Because once you start loving yourself, then you start to want to know other things and see other things and do other things different. So God will bring attention to love yourself. And once you bring that attention to love yourself, then God will start sending you on your way to doing your purpose on this earth, what he sent you to do. So whatever spirit sent you to do, we have to get on it. And I believe my mission on this earth is to help others. So I'm here to help you move on to what you're moving on from. You feel me? And I know there's a lot of people out there that's probably going through self-love and going through the spiritual journey. So I'm definitely here. I might be a little late, but because I had to go through some things of my own. But I'm here and I'm not going nowhere now. So with that being said, people, I'm gonna end this this recording, guys, on a good note. Excuse me, on a good note. Love yourself, love others, teach others, help others, and everything will fall. Love yourself, teach others, help others, and everything will fall. So all you gotta do is just love yourself and do what God wants you to do. God wants you to help. I mean, your purpose is on this earth is to help. Most likely, everybody's purpose on this earth is to help somebody in some type of way. Like that's what Spirit wants us to do. So we definitely gotta go ahead and do that. So with that being said, family, I'm gonna go ahead and take it in. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning on my end right now, but I don't mind. I'm wide awake, so I would definitely be back on this tomorrow. I'll probably be dropping another video tomorrow or the next day after that, but I'm definitely gonna be on this YouTube thing for a while. Like, I was been supposed to do this, and I'm also gonna be starting a podcast, so you guys be ready for that. I'm gonna drop that info for you guys. I'm starting a new podcast, and I got my YouTube channel running. You can also hit me up on Facebook or IG for some business, or if you need credit repair, or if you're trying to make some extra money on your own. See, like I told you, I work my own business. So if you want to start your own business and team up with me and let me help you accumulate some income, helping you build your own business up, then we can do that. But in the meantime, I'm not here to talk about the business part. I'm just here to connect with you guys, and I want to know what you guys think or what you guys going through. Like if you're on a spiritual journey, let me know what's going on with your spiritual journey. If you start to love yourself and want to get rid of the baggage that don't serve you, let me know as well, man. We can chat it up, we can talk it out as a family, as friends, or whatever, man. I'm not judging, ain't no judging going in, ain't no judging coming in or going out. Like when you tell me something, my perspective is to how can I help and why am I here to help, stuff like that. But other than that, people, family, I'm out again. Like, share, subscribe, please, just the love. I just need the love. That's all. I just want the love. I just want y'all to share it so I can help whoever else need help around the world. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm out. I love you guys. Sorry about my phone. But I love you guys, man. Y'all stay up, be easy, peace, love, and light. Remember, you gotta be in the darkness. The light will come out the darkness. You feel me? It's the only way. So be light and bring them out the darkness, people. I love y'all.